Welcome back to the channel. In previous presentation, we have learned about puberty. In this presentation, we are going to learn about adolescence. Adolescence is the period of development that begins at puberty and ends at emerging adulthood. The typical age range is from 13 to 18 years, and this stage of development has some predictable physical milestones. Adolescence. Psychologically, adolescence is the age when the individual becomes integrated into the society of adults. The age when the child no longer feels that he is below the level of his elders but equal, at least in rights. This integration into adult society has many effective aspects, more or less linked with the puberty. It also includes very profound intellectual changes. Attributes of adolescence. As it is true of every important period during the lifespan, adolescence has certain characteristics that distinguish it from the periods that preceded it and the periods that will follow. What these characteristics are will be explained briefly below. Adolescence is a transitional period. Transition doesn't mean a break with or a change from what has gone before, but rather a passage from one stage of the development to other. The adolescence at this time is neither a child nor an adult. If adolescents behave like children, they are told to act their age. If they try to act like adults, they are often accused of being too big for their britches and are reproved for their attempts to act like adults. Adolescence is a period of change. During early adolescence, when physical changes are rapid, changes in attitudes and behavior are also rapid. There are five almost universal concomitants of the changes that occurs during adolescence. The first is heightened emotionality. Second is rapid changes that accompany sexual maturing make young adults unsure of themselves of their capacities. Third, changes in their bodies, their interests, and in roles the social group expects them to play create new problems. Fourth, as interests and behavior patterns change, so do values. Fifth, the most adolescents are ambivalent about changes. While they want and demand independence, they often dread the responsibilities that go with independence. Adolescence is a problem age. While every age has its problems, those of adolescence are often especially difficult for boys and girls. First, throughout the childhood, their problems were met and solved in part at least by parents and teachers. As a result, many adolescents are inexperienced in coping with problems alone. Second, because adolescents want to feel that they are independent, they demand the right of coping with their own problems, rebuffing attempts on the parts of parents and teachers to help them. Adolescence is a time of search for identity. As was pointed out earlier in dress, speech, and behavior, older children want to be nearly like their gangmates as they possible. In early years of adolescence, conformity to the group is still important to boys and girls. One of the ways adolescents try to establish themselves as individuals is by using the status symbols in the form of cars, clothes, and other readily observable material possessions. Adolescence is a dreadful age. Acceptance of cultural stereotype of teenagers as sloppy, unreliable individuals who are inclined towards destructive and antisocial behavior has led many adults who must guide and supervise the life of young adolescents. Adolescence is a time of unrealism. Adolescents have a tendency to look at life through rose tinted glasses. The more unrealistic their aspirations are, the more angry, hurt, and disappointed they will be when they feel that others have let them down or they have not lived up to the goals they set for themselves. Adolescence is a threshold of adulthood. As adolescents approach legal maturity, they are anxious to shed the stereotypes of teenagers, and to create the impressions that they are near adults, dressing and acting like others. They discover are not always enough. They believe that this behavior will create the image they desire. Developmental tasks of adolescence. The developmental tasks of adolescence require a major change in the child's habitual attitudes and patterns of behavior. Acceptance of changes in body. Adult approved sex role is not too difficult for boys. They have been encouraged in this direction since early childhood. But for girls, who as children were permitted or even encouraged to play an egalitarian role, learning what the adult approved feminine role is. Even developing new, more mature relationships with age mates of the same sex may not be easy. Preparing for independence from parents. Achieving emotional independence from parents and other adults would be seen for the independence conscious adolescents to be an easy developmental task. This is especially true for adolescents whose status in the peer group is insecure or who lack a close tie with a member of the peer group. Developing moral attitudes and values. Schools and colleges also try to build values that are in harmony with those held by adults. Parents contribute to this development. Establishing a peer group. Most adolescents want to be accepted by their peers, but they often gain this acceptance at the expense of behavior that adults consider socially irresponsible. Body changes during adolescence. External changes. Height. Boys and girls who were immunized during babyhood are usually taller than who were not immunized and who, as a result, suffered from more illnesses that tended to stunt their growth. Weight. Weight changes follow a timetable similar to that for height changes, with weight now distributed over areas of the body where previously there was no fat or little fat. Body proportions. The various parts of the body gradually come into proportion. For example, the trunk broadens and lengthens, and thus the limbs no longer seem too long. Secondary sex characteristics. The major secondary sex characteristics are at a mature level of development by late adolescence. Internal changes. Digestive system. The stomach becomes longer and less tubular. The intestines grow in length and circumference. The muscles in the stomach and intestinal walls become thicker and stronger. The liver increases in weight and esophagus become longer. Respiratory system. The lung capacity of girls is almost at a mature level at age 17. Boys reach this level several years later. Endocrine system. The increased activity of the gonads at puberty results in temporary imbalance of the whole endocrine system in early adolescence. The sex glands develop rapidly and become functional, though they do not reach their mature size until late adolescence or early adulthood. Body tissues. The skeleton stops growing at an average age of 18. Tissues other than bone continue to develop after the bones have reached their mature size. This is especially true for muscle tissues. Social changes during adolescence. One of the most difficult developmental tasks of adolescence relates to social adjustment. To achieve the goal of adult patterns of socialization, the adolescents must make many new adjustments. Increased peer group influence. Because adolescents spend most of their time outside the home with members of the peer group, it is understandable that peers would have greater influence on adolescent attitude, speech, interests, appearance, and behavior than the family has. Similarly, if members of the peer group experience with alcohol, drugs, are likely to do the same regardless of how they feel about the matters. New values in the selection of friends. Adolescents no longer select their friends on basis of ready availability at school or in the neighborhood as they did during childhood. Adolescents want as friends those whose interests and values are similar to theirs, who understands them and make them feel secure. Adolescents interest only in friends of their own sex. Interest in opposite sex becomes increasingly stronger as adolescence progress. To most young adolescents, popularity means having a large number of friends. As they grew older, the kind of friends they have become more important than the number. New values in social acceptance. Just as adolescents have new values concerning their friends, so they have new values concerning acceptable or unacceptable members of different peer groups, such as crowds, gang. No one trait or characteristic pattern of behavior will guarantee social acceptance during adolescence. Instead, acceptance depends upon constellation of traits and behavior patterns. The acceptance syndrome, all of which make adolescents fun to be with and add to the prestige of the clique or crowd which they are identified. Common social interests of adolescents. Parties. Interest in parties with members of the opposite sex first manifests itself at about age 13 or 14. Girls enjoy parties more than boys throughout adolescence. Drinking. Drinking on dates or at parties become increasingly more popular as adolescence progresses. Drugs. While far from universal, the use of drugs is popular clique and party activity beginning in early adolescence. Conversations. All adolescents derive a sense of security from getting together with a group of peers and talking about the things that interest or disturb them. Helping others. Many young adolescents are sincerely interested in trying to help people. They feel they have been misunderstood, mistreated, or oppressed. World affairs. Through courses in school and the mass media, adolescents often develop an interest in government, politics, and world affairs. They express this interest mainly through reading and discussion with the peers, teachers, and parents. Criticism and reform. Almost all young adolescents, but especially girls, become critical attempt to reform their parents, peers, schools, and communities. Their criticisms are generally destructive rather than constructive, and their suggestions for reform are usually impractical. Hazards of adolescence. Physical hazards are now less numerous and less important than psychological hazards, although they do exist. Physical hazards. Mortality. As a result of illness is far less common during adolescence than in early years, although deaths due to automobile accidents increase. Suicide. Suicide or attempts at suicide are becoming increasingly common among today's adolescents. Many boys and girls who commit or attempt to suicide have been socially isolated for a period of time before, and many have experienced family disruptions and school problems. Physical defects. These can be corrected such as crooked teeth, poor eyesight, or hearing loss. Rarely prevent adolescents from these doing what their peers do. However, these may become psychological hazards in the case of adolescents who may wear glasses or hearing aid. Clumsiness and awkwardness. These are more serious during adolescence than at any other time during the lifespan. In their skills and motor development are not on a par with those of their friends. Adolescents cannot take part in the games and sports that play such important roles in their social lives. This has a serious impact on their social adjustments as well as on their self-concepts. A sex inappropriate body build. This is far more disturbing to an adolescent than to a child. There are two reasons for this. First, adolescents are judged more by their sex appropriate appearance than children, and an inappropriate build, such as excessive tallness in girls or excessive thinness in boys, leads to unfavorable social judgments. Psychological hazards. The major psychological hazards of adolescence center around the failure to make the psychological transitions to maturity that constitute the important developmental tasks of adolescence. Poor foundations. Adolescents who did not establish good foundations during childhood will be unable to master the developmental tasks of adolescence. Late maturing. Many late maturers have barely completed the puberty changes when adolescence is drawing to a close. Role change. Adolescents who go to work after completing high school or after dropping out of school undergo a drastic role change almost overnight. Prolonged dependency. A prolonged state of dependency, as when adolescents continue their education into early adulthood, is a handicap in making the transition to adulthood. Thank you for listening. Please stay tuned for next updates.